Hello, it's me. Look, it's raining. It looks oh, the thunder. Look at Katrina. She's over here. I made her a little front yard. We're gonna do a build for Katrina over here for Halloween. She's a spooky little psychic, so we're gonna make a little spooky little psychic house. And I already did her front lawn. As you can see, there's a little graveyard. She owns a graveyard. I don't know if she owns it, but she lives next to it and she gets a tax break. So we love that for her. What a queen. So yeah, with the front yard, I just did little mushies and the creepy decayed trees. I figured with the mushies and the little flower lamps and like the glowing moss, she can take all this stuff into her apothecary, which I'm gonna make inside her house. So yeah, she could harvest all those ingredients and make a potion or two. So with all that said, we're gonna go into her house now, which is empty. Welcome home. She's empty. So we're gonna make like a little fortune teller psychic little house for her. She's gonna love it. Yeah, it'll be nice and spooky for the spooky season. Wow, look, there's water. There's water on the window pane. That's cool. That's a cool feature. All right. I'll probably do a voiceover explaining what I'm doing and all of my ideas. Let's get going. Whee! So yeah, at first I started off with making the house bigger because this isn't supposed to be a micro home. This isn't the micro home challenge. Um, I used the magic circle flooring because that's a classic. That's fitting for a psychic. And then I did book wall or like the library, the library wall as the accent because she'd be reading. I'm sure she'd be reading up on her little spells, her spell casting. And then I did the ivy wall because I really just wanted to pull in some green and some color so it wasn't all just brown. And right now I'm just mapping out all of the rooms. I wanted to separate it into like the back section of being the apothecary where she's mixing all her potions and lotions like I said. And then the front section I wanted it to be like a little reception area that's where you sign up for all your fortune tellings and your tarot card readings. Pretty spooky. I don't mess with those. And then and then this little section where I'm putting the curtains, I wanted to make that the little section where she did all of her readings. And yeah, the first section I'm going to be working on is the little reception area, the waiting area, if you will. I really miss doing builds in Animal Crossing. It's been a hot minute. The last build I did was probably a few months ago. I finally finished my I'll link it down below, but I finally finished my little Skyrim build. My whole island is Skyrim themed. So if you want to look at that, that'll be over there. But yeah, it's been a few months and I really miss it. I'm sure my villagers by now probably ate each other. No, I'm just joshing ya. They're probably doing fine without me. This is me adding a lot of glowy objects to the build. I probably am going to turn down the lights. I'm probably going to end up turning down the lights. So I feel like the glowy objects will add to the atmosphere. I always use those little lamps. I have a ton of them on my island, on my Skyrim island. Very, very typical me. Now I'm doing the little waiting area. This little wood burning stove. I don't know. She just gives me spooky vibes. I feel like a witch would, a witch would have that in her little premises. Um, a little bookcase because they, like I said, they need to look up all their spells. Listen, I'm sure Katrina has a ton of spells. She can't remember them all. It's impossible. Too many spells to remember. She's got to look them up. And then we're actually going to ignore the fact that those jars are coconut oil. We're ignoring that fact. We're gaslighting ourselves and we're just going to say that they are potions. So it's not coconut oil. Anyway, I like to use I like to use these street lamps. I know they're technically for outdoor, but I like to put them indoor. Um, I put them indoor. I put them also in my little HHP build, the little boutique. Anyway, I digress. Now we're going on to the apothecary. We're going on to the apothecary. I'm putting mushrooms there. Typical. Um, I'm putting mushrooms. I'm putting the little Nova lights. you know, witchy vibes. What's an apothecary without a cauldron? It's not an apothecary at all, actually. So there is a cauldron. She's making soup. And now we are dividing it a little bit with the little rugs. I like to do that. As you can see, I already used 3 rugs in this build. And then we are eventually going to be adding some creatures. Probably like spideys and not that butterfly, but we're going to be adding butterflies because I feel like butterfly wings would go into a potion. So yeah. Yeah, there's a tarantula. There's a spidey. They go under the UV light. Anyway. I don't know why I know that, but yeah. Tarantula, butterfly, you know, potion ingredients. And then I put these scattered papers on the floor because if Katrina is anything like me, she would have shit all over the floor. She would have papers all over the floor. She's a little disorganized. She's a busy woman. Give her a break. Alright, and now we are doing the little room where she does her actual fortune telling for her customers. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just, tables, and I'm gonna be putting a little crystal ball in the middle and just some little seating for her customers and for her to do her readings. Yep, and a little plant little plant chairs because again, to pull in some color cuz I don't want it to be all brown. Putting some candles over on the side tables because not the Christmas candles, oh no, the creepy candles because again, glowy objects. Just adding some of the finishing touches with the chandeliers and the lighting on the ceiling lighting, if you will. I think they really pull together like the interior designs, the interior designs in Animal Crossing. I also think the wall mount stuff or the wall mounted items do the same. It's both like the ceiling and the wall mounted items for me that just pull together the whole look. Not to brag, but I think it came out pretty cute. It looks very glowy and very mysterious. Just one last final touch. I kind of want to Yeah, I just wanted to open the little curtain over there. That's where she does her fortune tellings over there. Back here, I mean, I explained it in the voiceover, but back here is her little apothecary. This is where she studies all of her lotions and potions. And then over here is just like the little waiting room. Yeah, this is where you sign up for fortune tellings and palm readings and tarot card reading. And this is a little retail spot. I don't know, there's jars and stuff. Maybe you want a jar of something while you're waiting. Anyway, that's Katrina's house. This is her little business over here right next to the cemetery. Come visit her this Halloween. She's very lonely up here. Okay, have a nice night, guys.